My name is Tokio James Deng. I live in Melbourne, Victoria. I've been an international model for 5 years and I do fashion design now as well as studying criminal law. Well, I was scouted when I was 16, so modeling has always been a passion, and through modeling I've developed an additional passion as well, which is like designing, making things, and I'm very good with pretty much anything that requires manual handling. So I became really passionate with making bikinis, making outfits, African materials, colors, anything to do with African in it, I want to mix it up. So to be honest, I believe, that anybody is capable of being a model. So there's no particular model that I feel like I'm inspired to. Everybody, I love Alleg's work, but she's an inspiration to everyone. And to be honest, I just love creating something out of myself and just being creative every day. When I go home, I think of something to make, just make it straight away. Well, I study full-time criminal law, and the spare time that I get is designing pretty much. I do a bit of modeling as well as event management on the weekend, which is I get involved with Africans, and yeah, pretty much. I have my family struggling back home in South Sudan. They're still in South Sudan, Juba. And just knowing that they are in a place where it's war-torn at the moment, it does set me back sometimes, but it's also an aspiration to complete what I need to do in order to achieve and get something out of it, because there is no point of just grieving and not putting an effort into your life so that you can make better life for them. It's my launch of my bikini campaign, Raam Mi Raan, which means person's bikini. I like the nature, and as being a model, you always go to different locations, and I'm always I've traveled to Milan, Paris, London, Bangkok, and a few other countries like South Africa as well, and we are always going to different locations whenever a designer or photographer requests you. You're always going to nice places, so I want something that is something Africa, something also along the coast, because Africa, it's surrounded by the oceans. I want something that that can relate to it at the same time. So the mountains is beautiful, nature everywhere. So that's my inspiration. So from past work throughout and also history of being childhood living next to the Nile River. So it just reminds me of it. I would tell them just go for it. If this is your passion and it's something that you want to dedicate your time and effort into it, just go for it and do it.